feel safe here. You know what I mean? You got a big old fire truck in here. It's just cool to be in there. So to me, I always like that venue too, man. It sucks how somebody else's drama can bleed over to so much other stuff. I mean, we see it with the young Dolph situation. Are you guys familiar with that?
That's terrible, man.
It's sad.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I mean, how come no one intervened back when it was going on with him making all these songs about Yo Gotti and Yo Gotti not responding. He gets shot. Then he taunts they shoot his car up and he says, how you miss 100 shots? We all celebrate the song. Then he make a song called Don't Play With Me, Play With Your B.
Yeah.
That goes gold. Then he gets shot. Then he continues to diss and taunt this person until I'm not saying Yo Gotti has anything to do with it, but how come as a community we can say, bro, you doing too much for music? Because we can't separate music from entertainment. How do you guys feel about that?
I think it's power. I think they see because the thing is, everything is controlled by the people. Our success, your success is all controlled by the people. You know, you can have 1 million master degrees or whatever, but you still have to apply that to the people. You know what I'm saying? So people can see where you are. And I think in the music industry, in some sense, it kind of go back to some of these old school movies when Red hung old boy over the balcony. You know what I'm saying? He didn't hang him over the balcony because he was a terrible artist. He hung him over the balcony because he was smart.
It was respect.
You see what I'm saying? So, so I think when you're in an industry and people start seeing how people respond to you, then they get intimidated. So, I'm saying I think it was, it's everything that happened was connected. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so like they got the whole thing circle of life. In business, in some sense, depending on who you're dealing with, they feel like they got to control that circle of life. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how I kind of look at that type of situation.
Right. You want to chime in a little bit?
For me, it's definitely our culture, and it stems back all the way from slavery, all the way back then to inferiority.
Don't ask me to say it.
Absolutely. We were stripped of so much. We were stripped of everything. Like, we don't even really have an identity. And it's crazy because I was listening to Jay-Z and Rick Ross the other day, and it came on, and it's like, you can't fault our young ones for wanting to wear gold and diamonds and want to be flashy because this is what we came from. And it was crazy because I just told somebody like, hey, you doing too much, like you out here, but then when I listened to that again and it clicked and I said, dang, I need to go back and talk to this person because it's a mindset. It's a mindset. If you got gold in your mouth or if you got diamonds dripping, that you a thug, you a drug dealer, you a this, you a whatever.
Right.
And so our elders, I think one thing my son told me a while ago, my son is 20, he told me that some of the elders don't want to pass on the knowledge. They want us or want them to work for everything or struggle for everything, and that's our mindset. When no, we are not supposed to struggle. God didn't create us to struggle.
Amen. Say that.
We are not supposed to lack anything.
Right.
So I can't be mad at that, but it's a culture that we were, the slave masters put us together and they made our men fight.
Yes.
So it's embedded in our DNA today. So it's something that it's not just something that one person can do, two persons can do. Of course, one person can create a ripple, but we as black people, we just need to do better.
Right. It's one thing I want to piggyback on what y'all said. I agree with what both of y'all said exactly. It's one thing that I always just notice about us, and it's so weird to me. And when you think about what I say right here, it's gonna make so much sense, right? We'll see Bruce Willis play whatever in the movie. We don't expect him to be a police officer in real life. We'll watch Garth Brooks sing about losing his wife and his dog, and he got the wife and beautiful house and the dog at the house. Yeah. And nobody said, oh man, you faking. How come we can't separate entertainment from reality?
Because that's what we were taught. And like I said, we were entertainment for slave owners.
And we still are today.
And we still are.
Yeah.
Wow, that's resounding.
That falls under the whole thing. Santa Claus is real.
Oh, my kids.
Oh, man, we got kids watching, man. You can't do that, man.
Look, they better be in school at 1 o'clock.
Nope.
My son watching.
They on her phone, right?
Yeah.
She's on her phone in class.
So let's talk about the fun stuff.
Let's talk about some fun stuff. Okay.
Let's talk about one of your greatest